Most people over the age of 35 believe feeling tired, slower, forgetful, and constantly drained is just a normal part of getting older. They assume low energy, brain fog, joint pain, poor sleep, weight gain, and lack of motivation simply happen with age. But what if a huge number of adults are not actually getting old the way they think? What if they're slowly becoming malnourished without realizing it? That sounds extreme at first, especially because when people hear the word malnourished, they imagine someone starving or severely underweight. But modern malnutrition often looks completely different. A person can eat thousands of calories every day and still lack essential nutrients their body desperately needs. And that's exactly what's happening to millions of people after 35. Because the modern diet is creating a strange problem, people are overfed but undernourished. The body may be getting enough calories, sugar, and processed food, but not enough vitamins, minerals, fiber, healthy fats, protein, or nutrients required for the body to function properly over time. And the scary part is that most people never notice the damage building slowly in the background. It starts subtly. You wake up more tired than before. Your energy crashes during the day. You feel mentally foggy. Your sleep quality drops. Your joints feel stiff. You gain weight more easily. Recovery becomes slower. Stress feels harder to handle. Most people blame age immediately. But in many cases, the body is struggling because it's missing what it actually needs to operate correctly. After 35, this problem often becomes more noticeable because the body naturally changes with time. Muscle mass gradually decreases. Recovery slows down. Hormonal shifts begin happening. Metabolism changes. Stress accumulates. Sleep quality often declines. And if nutrition is poor on top of all that, the body starts falling behind faster. The modern food environment makes this even worse. Most processed foods are designed to maximize taste, convenience, and profit, not nutrition. They're loaded with sugar, refined carbohydrates, unhealthy oils, artificial ingredients, and chemicals that keep people craving more while providing surprisingly little nutritional value. And because these foods are everywhere, many adults spend years eating diets that fill the stomach without truly nourishing the body. Breakfast becomes sugary cereal or processed bread. Lunch becomes fast food. Snacks become chips, sweets, or packaged products. Dinner becomes takeout or heavily processed meals. The body gets calories constantly but still lacks essential nutrients. That imbalance creates problems slowly over time. One of the biggest hidden deficiencies in adults over 35 is protein. Many people simply do not consume enough quality protein to maintain muscle mass as they age. And muscle is about far more than appearance. Muscle supports metabolism, strength, balance, mobility, blood sugar regulation, and overall longevity. When adults gradually lose muscle over time, they often feel weaker, slower, and more fatigued. But instead of recognizing nutritional problems, they assume aging itself is destroying their energy. Another huge issue is low fiber intake. Most people consume far less fiber than the body actually needs. Fiber affects digestion, gut health, blood sugar balance, cholesterol, hunger levels, and even the health of the gut microbiome. Yet modern diets filled with ultra-processed foods are often extremely low in fiber. And gut health becomes increasingly important with age. Scientists now understand that the gut affects immunity, inflammation, mood, energy, and even brain health. But processed diets slowly damage the balance of beneficial bacteria in the digestive system, which may contribute to fatigue, cravings, digestive issues, and inflammation over time. Another major problem after 35 is chronic dehydration. Many adults walk around mildly dehydrated every day without realizing it. They rely heavily on coffee, sugary drinks, or energy drinks while barely drinking enough water. Even mild dehydration can affect energy, focus, mood, digestion, and physical performance. And because fatigue feels normal to so many adults, they rarely connect hydration to how terrible they feel daily. Vitamin and mineral deficiencies also become more common with age, especially when diets lack variety. Nutrients like magnesium, vitamin D, omega-3 fats, iron, B vitamins, potassium, and calcium all play critical roles in energy production, muscle function, brain health, sleep quality, and stress regulation. But modern eating habits often fail to provide enough of them consistently. And stress makes the situation even worse. Most adults over 35 are carrying enormous levels of stress constantly. Work pressure, financial responsibilities, family obligations, lack of sleep, anxiety about the future. Chronic stress affects digestion, hormones, inflammation, appetite, sleep quality, and nutrient absorption itself. That means even when people eat relatively well, their body may not process nutrients optimally if stress levels remain high for years. And honestly, one of the biggest problems is that modern society normalizes feeling terrible. People joke about surviving on caffeine, joke about never sleeping, joke about back pain and exhaustion, joke about feeling old at 40. But the body was not designed to constantly feel broken. Yes, aging changes the body naturally, but many symptoms people accept as normal aging are heavily influenced by lifestyle and nutrition. Another hidden issue is that many adults stop moving enough after 35. Long hours sitting at desks, less physical activity, and more sedentary lifestyles contribute to muscle loss, poor circulation, lower energy, and declining mobility over time. And movement itself affects nutrition. Exercise improves insulin sensitivity, circulation, metabolism, muscle maintenance, mood, and even appetite regulation. The human body expects movement. Without it, systems slowly become weaker. Sleep also becomes critically important after 35, yet modern lifestyles destroy sleep quality completely. Late night screen exposure, stress, irregular schedules, processed food, alcohol, and overstimulation interfere with recovery every night. And poor sleep directly affects hunger hormones, cravings, energy, focus, and inflammation. That creates a dangerous cycle. Poor sleep increases cravings for unhealthy foods. Poor nutrition reduces energy. Low energy reduces movement. Stress increases. Recovery declines. And slowly, the body starts operating below its full potential every single day. The scariest part is that this decline happens gradually enough that many people barely notice it. They simply adapt to feeling worse year after year until exhaustion becomes their identity. But here's the good news. The body is incredibly responsive when given proper support. Better nutrition can dramatically improve energy. Strength training can rebuild muscle. More protein can improve recovery and metabolism. Fiber can improve gut health and digestion. Hydration can improve focus and mood. Better sleep can change almost everything. Small changes repeated consistently create massive long-term effects. And honestly, this is why many people feel dramatically younger when they improve their health habits later in life. Not because they reversed aging magically, but because they finally stopped starving their body of what it needed. Because modern malnutrition often doesn't look like starvation. It looks like fatigue, brain fog, cravings, poor sleep, weight gain, low motivation, joint discomfort, digestive issues, constant exhaustion. The body whispers before it breaks down completely. And maybe the biggest mistake people make after 35 is assuming decline is unavoidable. Yes, aging is real. But accelerated decline is often heavily influenced by daily habits. The foods you eat, the sleep you get, the stress you carry, the movement you avoid, the nutrients your body lacks. These things shape how you age far more than most people realize. And perhaps that's the most shocking part of all. Many adults are not simply getting older. They're slowly becoming undernourished in a world overflowing with food, and they don't even know it.